Welcome back to the gun dungeon, guys. Got something a little different for you today. I'm not being too loud because she might be over there listening to me, but today we're going to be doing the dummy drill. And I've got this target set up here, and she doesn't know it, but she's going to be the guinea pig, and I've got the dummy round right here. So what I'm going to do, we're going to be using her carry gun. She knows she's involved in some sort of a video, but she doesn't know exactly what. So we're using her carry gun, the SIG 365. And what I'm going to do first, I'm going to set this target up. I'm going to let her shoot for groups as close as she can get to this dot here on the target. After that, I'm going to load her mag back up for her, but I've got a surprise. We've got a dummy round here, and we're going to monitor that flinch. Now that's going to come in the second magazine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple magazines of giving her the dummy. She's going to figure it out after the first one. And then at the end, she's going to think that she has a dummy round in her magazine, but it's going to be loaded up fully. And we'll see if the groups get better from the first one when she didn't think there was any dummy rounds involved to the last one when she's expecting a dummy round and she's controlling that flinch a little better. Let's see how it goes. All right, so we got 5 rounds loaded here. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
No. I'd like to know.
All right, so 5 rounds in the mag. We're gonna let you go ahead and chamber one. All I want you to do is aim for that middle dot, well, the only dot. Just aim directly for it. Try to keep as tight a group as you can. Just aiming for that dot every time, all 5 shots. Okay. So you can rack it and shoot your 5 shots. All right, we're having the struggle bus a little bit this morning. So you can see, got one on target. We're just gonna leave it because that's the only one we got right now. We'll go ahead and do 5 more rounds. Today's video is brought to you by Vetter Holsters. I'd like to thank them for helping the channel out. Here's one of the products they sent over for me. This one fits my 365 XL with the red dot on it. You see it's cut for that. Also has the claw feature on it, keeps that butt tucked in closer to your body. Another example is this holster for the HK VP9. This is their outside the waistband model. Just look at that cool pattern on that. Excellent retention, great products. So if you want to go help them out, which they help me out, so it works out both ways, I'll put a link to their website below. Go check out Vetter Holsters. All right. We got 5 more rounds loaded back in the mag, same target, same distance. Let's see how we do on group number 2. You can rack the slide and shoot when ready. Ha 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 ha! You see that flinch? You see how whenever it clicked, you dropped the nose of the gun?
Yeah.
Has a dummy round in it. That shows you what you're doing wrong with the trigger whenever you're expecting a bang and you get a click. So that's why it's the dummy drill. She thought that it was going to be the dummy drill video because I was going to make her the dummy. All right, so now you know you're going to be expecting this dummy round somewhere in the 5 rounds that you're going to be shooting for groups. So that means each and every shot, your goal is to not get the click and flinch. So we'll see how this affects your groups. All right, now she knows there's a dummy round in here somewhere. She don't know where. So go ahead, rack it and shoot. But whenever you get to the dummy round, when you get the click, just go ahead and rack it out and keep going. Oh, hold up. There, I got it. We lost a round, we'll be all right. Going for another round. Go ahead and rack it. Where'd our dummy round go? Where's the dummy? I went ahead and swapped out, put a new target up there. The other one was getting a little shot up, so let's go. Much better. No dummy round.
Wow.
All right, that is much better than our first group. Shot a little bit high, but there's 3, 4, 5. All shots on target when you're consciously thinking about that trigger manipulation. That's the difference. So as you can see from the group 1, where she wasn't expecting anything, kind of all over the place, not really thinking about the trigger control. And I didn't tell her what we were doing, so she was probably thinking about what surprise is coming anyways. But you can tell a big difference from the first group to when she's actually thinking about that trigger control. Now this is something you can do on your own. Granted, you won't be able to give yourself the surprise element with the first one, but you can get a dummy round or a snap cap, have somebody else load the magazine for you, or just load the magazine with your eyes shut. Either way, you're going to be expecting that click instead of a bang, so you're going to be thinking about your shots and your trigger break each shot. So when you do that, you start shooting better. So what do you think when you got that first click?
I thought it jammed up.
But you could see that gun dip when you pulled the trigger, squeezing the gun, probably milking the grip a little bit, anticipating the recoil, and that's where you throw your shots off. By doing the dummy drill, you're thinking about it, and the more you do that, the more fluid your motions are going to be. And then when you're not thinking about it, you're going to have that muscle memory, so it's going to be something that's carried with you throughout. So doing these drills are actually really important, and you can see the difference in not expecting anything and then thinking about your trigger control. But that's what I got for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Till next time, stay tuned.